So, you guys are going to help me solve this multi-step word problem. So the problem reads, Laura picked 18 roses and 12 daisies for her mom. On her way home, she dropped 19 flowers. How many flowers does she have left? So in order to solve this, we must use one of the most important strategies that we know for word problems. And that strategy is called cube strategy. So what is the first step in solving for the cube strategy? Great. Circling the key numbers. So I see three key numbers here. The first key number I see is the number 18. And this stands for the number of roses that she picked. So I'm going to write picked right up here because we want to combine like terms in a minute. Does anybody see another key number? Great job. 12 is another key number. And this is also flowers that she picked. And one more key number here is the number 19. But this time, this is not the number that she's picked. This is the number that she dropped or lost. We're going to write lost here. So after we finish circling the key numbers, we can check off and we can move to the next step. What is the next step in the cube strategy? Great job. Underline the question. And the question says, how many flowers does she have left? After we underline the question, we may check off and we may move to the next step. The next step says box in any action words. Do we see any action words in this problem? What action word do we see? Great job. The word left. And this word left, what is the word left telling us to do? What operation is the word left telling us to do? Perfect. The word left is telling us to subtract. And then after we box in, we may check off and move to the next step. The next step is to evaluate. So when we evaluate, we ask ourselves, what steps should we take in order to solve this problem? But we've also learned that in this step, we do another process. Does anybody know the other process that we do in the evaluation step? Good job. We visualize. So visualize is just a fancy word that means draw. We're going to draw here. So I want you to take a second and I want you to visualize what the problem is asking. I want you to draw what the problem is asking. So if you need more time, you may pause the video. But first, we have to draw something that represents roses. So I'm going to draw a square and I'm going to let the square represent the roses. And then I'm going to draw this time a triangle to represent the daisies. So now I need to draw the total number of flowers that she picked. So I know that Laura picked 18 roses. So I'm going to draw 18 squares. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and that's it. Next, I need to draw the number of daisies. So how many triangles am I going to draw? Great job. 12 triangles. So I'm going to draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 triangles. So now the next key number is 19. Remember, that's not a number that she picked. This is a number that she lost. So she lost 19 flowers. So this time, instead of adding another number or drawing another number, we're going to cross out 19 pictures because both the triangles and the squares are both flowers. They're just different types of flowers. So we're going to cross out 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And after I cross out everything that it tells me to cross out, I circle what I have left. So after I circle what I have left, then I can check that step off because I'm done with my visualizing, and I can move to the next step, which is what? Great job, solving and checking. So now if we've done this visualizing step, it's really easy now because all we have to do is count the boxes that are in our circle, the ones that we have not crossed out. So let's do that. Let's check. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we have 11 boxes that we did not cross out. Does anybody know of another way that we could have found this answer? That's really good. So yeah, one thing we could have did, we could have added like terms. So we take the number that she picked here, which is the 18. She picked 18 flowers. And then we add it to the second number that she picked, which was 12 flowers. So we had 18 roses and then the 12 daisies give me a total of 30 flowers because roses and daisies are all flowers, right? So we have a total of 30 flowers. And out of those 30 flowers, she dropped 19 on the way home. How do we show dropping 19? Now, are we going to add, if we're going to drop 19 flowers, is our number going to get bigger or is our number going to get smaller? Great job. Our number is going to get smaller. So we're going to subtract 30, which is the total number of flowers. And we're going to subtract that from 19, which is the number that she dropped or lost. And that gives me 11 flowers. So she has 11 flowers left to take home. So we have to write this in a complete sentence. So the question asks, how many flowers does she have left? Does anybody know how we can write that in a complete sentence? Great job. She has 11 flowers left.